son or daughter, listen with your heart. I see what is happening to you, the confusion, the pain, the battle that seems relentless. Nothing escapes my sight. Over you, I extend my firm hand, filled with love, for my care for you never wavers. I am the Lord, the creator of all things, and I remain by your side. Hell has risen against you. Traps have been set, decisions have been manipulated, words have been hurled like arrows meant to see you fall, meant to destroy you spiritually, emotionally, and even physically. But hear what I, your God, declare to you now. I am here. Before the attack could reach you, my hand was already outstretched. I saw the enemy's scheme as it formed, and with my power, I will dismantle every part of it. You may feel the pressure, the fear, the weight of uncertainty, but know this: nothing escapes my gaze. This darkness, this deep anguish, this moment of trial, I see it all, and yet I have not released my grip on you for even a second. My care for you does not change. Do not be afraid. I will not rescue you through violence or desperation. I will redeem you with the tenderness of my love and the wisdom of my plans. Not a trace of this suffering will remain upon you, for I am the one who restores, renews, and heals. You will come through this safely because I am your refuge and your firm foundation. Trust in me, my son. Trust in me, my daughter. Even when all seems lost, I am still orchestrating every detail. Right. I trust God. If you feel it in your heart, comment below if you believe in this promise. How many times have you been told you were not enough? How many times have you been made to feel incapable, undeserving of my best? But I tell you, I know your heart. I see your struggle. I hear your prayers. Every tear you have shed is precious in my sight. The blessings I pour into your life are not dependent on the approval of others. What I have prepared for you, no one can stop. The doors I open, no one can shut. The treasures I have stored for you are eternal. Even when the darkness feels suffocating, hold fast to your faith. I am about to change everything. What I have promised will come to pass. No force can stand against what belongs to me. Right. I believe if you stand in faith. Now listen carefully. I know the waiting feels long. The process is exhausting. Doubt screams loud. But I remind you, you have already seen glimpses of my promises. It is closer than you think. There is purpose in every step you take. Before I place you in the calling I have prepared, I must strengthen your character, establish your soul. The place you are going is high, but it demands maturity, and I am preparing you with love and care. Do not fear the challenges. They are not meant to break you, but to refine you. Right? I trust in the Lord, if you know I am molding you. The angels declare, you are entering a season of expansion and joy like never before. You have waited, trusted, sown, and now the time has come to reap. None of this is by chance. Your faithfulness, your perseverance, your endurance, each one is being rewarded. Prepare yourself. Life will shine upon you again. Moments of light, celebrations, new beginnings. Right, I receive a new beginning if this message speaks to you. And there is more. A powerful change is about to cross your path. It does not come to hinder, but to transform. Do not resist what is good, what is new, what is divine. Your spirit has already perceived it. Now your heart must receive it. This is your time to move forward lightly, with gratitude, with faith. Heaven is opening before you, and the Lord rejoices over you. Right. I believe and I receive, if you know this truth is yours. But hear me now. You have done your part. You have fought, endured, pressed forward. Now rest. Let me take care of the parts you cannot resolve. My angels are working on your behalf. Trust, breathe, surrender. You are not alone. I know you are weary, that the road has been difficult. I see the burdens you carry, the tears you hide, but do not give up. You are one step away from seeing the fulfillment of what you have been waiting for. The blessing bearing your name is already on its way. Hold firm. I am working behind the scenes. Now listen before you entertain another thought of giving up. Not everything that looks like defeat is truly a loss. You have not failed. You are merely being repositioned. I am turning the wheel, redirecting your steps because the previous path would not have led you into the fullness of what I have planned. If only you knew all the dangers I have removed from your way, all the unseen battles I have fought on your behalf, you would bow down in gratitude. But I do not want you to trust only when you understand. I want you to walk by faith, not by sight. You will see in time. But now, you must trust, like one who leaps into the unknown and yet feels safe. For I am the one catching you. I know that weight upon your chest, that silent ache that no distraction can erase. It is me calling you. It is my voice reminding you that only I can restore what the world has shattered. You have sought advice, clung to human assurances, but everything slipped through your fingers. It was there, in that moment of surrender, that I began something new. Sometimes I allow everything to pause so you can truly hear me. It is not punishment. It is love. You are far too precious to be lost in misguided choices, in paths that appear beautiful but hide deep traps. I caught you before you could fall, and yes, sometimes my grasp feels painful, but it saves. Many did not understand. They questioned your choices, judged your faith, pointed at your silence. But I saw your hidden struggle. I witnessed what you never spoke aloud. And that is why I am preparing a divine turnaround, one that only those who know me will recognize. They will see you rise, and they will not know how. They will attempt to explain it away as luck, as coincidence. But you will know. You will remember this moment, this very moment, when I whispered, "Stand firm. I am with you, and nothing will stop what I have planned for you." And when you think it is all over, it is only the beginning. When you feel small, that is when I make you great. When you feel alone, that is when I am closest. Because I am the God who moves in the unseen, the one who transforms the impossible, the one who honors those who remain steadfast. Right, I'm not letting go of God's hand if this word is speaking to you, and there is still something I need to show you. You have wondered if you have been forgotten, but I tell you, I am simply setting the stage. While you thought nothing was changing, hearts were already moving, destinies were shifting, and unseen traps were being undone. There are people who left your life because I closed the door before they could destroy your peace. There are places you could not enter because your spirit was never meant to shrink into small spaces. And there were moments when my silence was my greatest act of protection. It was not indifference, it was strategy. It was not delay, it was liberation. There are things I have not yet given you because the right moment has a name: healing. As long as your heart continues to bleed from what happened, there is no space for what I am preparing. You have prayed for change, but the first transformation must happen within you. The way you see, feel, and respond must mature to sustain the weight of my blessings. I do not simply want to bless you. I want you to be ready to carry the promise. And there is more. I will restore to you many things you lost in haste, but they will return with purpose, with direction, without confusion, without games. What was meant to sink you will become your testimony. What the enemy tried to use against you, I will use as momentum. Those who mocked your faith will marvel at my justice. But pay attention. Do not be distracted by the noise. Not all praise is sincere. Not every invitation comes from me. There are doors that shine on the outside, but conceal prisons within. Your steps require a spiritual filter. Your time is too valuable to waste on senseless cycles. Stop insisting where there is no peace. You were not called to please everyone. You were set apart to please me. While others try to define you by your past, I am writing something entirely new. And it will be so unexpected, so beyond what you imagined, that at first, you won't even believe it. But it will happen, because my word never returns void. Your grayest days are about to be filled with color, not because of people, but because of me. I am the one who takes control, who opens the paths, who shields you from everything that sought to weaken you. Comment: I put everything in God's hands, if this word has truly reached your heart. And listen, because I have something to say that your soul needs right now. You were not created to live in fragments. You were molded with purpose, with details no one else possesses. While you tried to fit into tight spaces, I was preparing a place where your spirit could breathe freely. There are environments where your presence feels uncomfortable because you carry light where many have chosen to dwell in the shadows. Do not be discouraged by unexpected rejections. They are simply signs pointing to where you no longer belong. You paused many times, thinking the road had ended, but it was only a curve requiring trust. Some paths only reveal their beauty after the fog clears. Some promises are fulfilled only after silence. I have seen your hidden tears, the ones no one noticed. Write this down. None of your prayers were lost in the wind. The ones you whispered in exhaustion, the ones you couldn't find the words for, even the ones you swallowed for fear of appearing weak, I heard them all. There are blessings ripening in the unseen. Doors are adjusting to open at precisely the right moment, neither before nor after. And no, you have not missed any opportunities. You were protected from shortcuts that would have led to exhaustion, not fulfillment. Your days are not remnants of broken promises. They are unwritten chapters, crafted by my hand, filled with details that will still surprise you. There will be people who look at you and wonder, how did this happen so suddenly? But you will know, it was not sudden. It was the fruit of your faithfulness when no one was watching. I chose you before you had a name, and nothing that was spoken to diminish you can alter what I have already established about you. They called you exaggerated, dreamy, even naive. But I see you as one who, despite the wounds, continued to believe. And that brings joy to my heart. Prepare yourself, not for what is returning, but for what I am bringing forth from nothing. It will be new, and it will be light. You have carried far more than you should. There were nights when your thoughts became labyrinths of uncertainty, when you sought meaning in weariness. But hear me now. The weight that drains you was never from me. I did not call you to live crawling through life. Your spirit cries out for relief, and I alone can offer true rest. It is not your fault that you trusted the wrong people. You trusted with purity, gave with sincerity, and many times walked away empty-handed. But even what they left as a loss, I will use as a foundation. Every disappointment became a lesson. Every unexpected departure revealed who was only passing through. Now is the time for change. And no, I am not speaking of a small shift. I am speaking of a divine turnaround, a transformation so profound that when you look back, you will barely recognize who you once were. I will heal the wounds you have grown accustomed to hiding. I will bring order to what you thought was lost in chaos. You are not forgotten. You are being prepared. There are processes that hurt because I am uprooting what weakens your foundation. There are doors that have closed because I saw what you did not. There are people who walked away because your next step requires silence, discernment, and strength. Your peace does not depend on others' understanding. You do not have to explain yourself so much anymore. You are not anyone's burden. You are my care. And those who are meant to remain will recognize that without you needing to justify yourself. There will be days when you wake up not knowing how to continue. But on that day, remember what I tell you now. I am the one who holds you even when you feel nothing. Faith is not about feeling. It is about trusting, even when everything is silent. And even in silence, I am still moving. When it seems like everything is stalled, I am aligning everything behind the scenes. Do not stop now. There are people whose lives are being changed just because you stand firm. There are souls watching your testimony, even when you don't realize it. You inspire more than you know. Do not let pain extinguish the flame I placed inside you. That light was lit by the Creator Himself, and it will not be dimmed by disappointment, criticism, or delay. I will renew your strength, not to return you to who you were, but to transform you into someone you never imagined. Stronger, wiser, more led by my hand. Continue forward. Even if the results take time, keep going. Even when no one understands, keep going. Because whoever walks with me never walks in vain. At the appointed time, I myself will place people, resources, and answers in your path. Not by human merit, but by grace. I have chosen to raise you up. And when I lift someone up, no one can tear them down. God chose me even when no one believed in me. The time of confusion is over. I am cleansing your mind, restoring what was distorted, and bringing clarity to what once seemed blurry. You will realize that you no longer need to chase after what was never meant for you. Everything that belongs to you will come through my hands, at the right time, in the right way. But understand one thing. I do not want you anxious. Anxiety forces hasty decisions, but the calm I give teaches you to wait without losing yourself. I do not respond to cries of despair. I move through silent faith, the kind that keeps trusting, even when the ground feels slippery. Some paths have been interrupted, not as punishment, but as protection. I have steered you away from situations that would have drained your strength. I have removed certain people who spoke sweetly, but harbored hidden agendas. You asked for peace, so I am clearing the air. You prayed for direction, so I am removing excess. The next step requires a clean space. This new stage will demand maturity, sobriety, and faith. You will not carry old grudges into what is to come. You cannot fully embrace the new while clinging to the past. And I am willing to heal even what you have hidden from yourself. The pain you pretend to have forgotten. The resentment you buried but still feel in silence. Give it to me. I do not reject wounds. I heal them. I do not expect you to come to me whole. I restore those who come broken. You do not need to prove anything to anyone. Your worth is not defined by what others see, but by what I have already declared. You are mine. And being mine means that no accusation defines you. No rejection nullifies you, and no loss erases what I have written for you. Everything built with me stands firm. What is accomplished in your own strength may shine for a moment, but it crumbles in the wind. Yet what comes from my promises endures, even in the storm. Because what I promise I fulfill. What I begin I complete. You are not alone. Even when no one notices what you feel, I see it, I hear it, and I respond. Even when the answer has not yet arrived, know this. God is taking care of details my eyes do not see. What you feel now does not define who you will be tomorrow. I am the God who moves in the unexpected, who turns impossibilities into realities. You may not yet see the transformation, but I see the future I have already prepared for you. Therefore, trust in me. Even when the path ahead seems unclear, the light you need for the next step is found in me. It never fades. You were not created to live in despair. You were not born into affliction, but into peace, a peace that surpasses all understanding. I am your peace, guarding your heart and your mind. I will not let the weight of this world crush you without first giving you the strength to carry it. Comment. I trust in the Lord's plan, even when I do not understand everything. When you are weak, I am your strength. When exhaustion feels unbearable, I am your rest. When confusion clouds your mind, I am your clarity. There is nothing you face now that I cannot transform. I am already working in you, within you, and through you. Remember, you are not defined by circumstances, but by my grace at work in your life. I use every experience to shape and guide you. Every struggle has molded you into who you are today, and each hardship has a greater purpose. Nothing is in vain. I am the God who turns even what seems meaningless into something beautiful. If you could see through my eyes, you would understand all I have done for you. You are in a season of preparation, and what is coming is greater than you can imagine. I am leading you with patience, because what I have in store for you requires preparation. But I am walking with you every step of the way. Do not lose hope. Do not stop trusting. Do not stop praying. Keep believing, even when the world around you is shrouded in uncertainty. I am the God who makes the impossible possible, and I am guiding and protecting you. Soon you will witness what I have prepared for you. Doors will open, and you will step into places that only I could lead you to. The path I have laid before you cannot be shut. And when fear tries to paralyze you, when discouragement attempts to halt your progress, remember, I am your strength. When you do not know which way to go, I am your way. When you are weak, I am your firm foundation. Comment. I trust in God to guide me in times of uncertainty. You are in a moment of transition, a time of testing, refining, and preparation for the next great stage I have designed for you. Do not rush. My work in your life does not require hurried steps. Rather, every step taken in faith brings you closer to victory. My grace will overflow abundantly in your life. The struggles will not last forever, and what you will reap will be the fruit of what you sowed in faith and trust. When others doubt you, when they overlook you, remember that I alone know you fully. I cause what is hidden to grow. What seems small now will be great in my name. Write, I am God's work in progress. Comment, what God started, He will finish. What is coming is greater than I can imagine. I am not merely preparing you for victory. I am transforming you into the person who is ready to receive every blessing I have already reserved for you. Stay steadfast, because great things are about to unfold. The clouds may seem dense, but beyond them, I am the sun that never fades. Write, victory is mine because God is with me. Comment, I trust in the transformation God is bringing into my life. And as you move forward, never forget, you are never alone. I am with you every step of the way. I am your shield, your fortress, and in me you will always find rest and direction. Now, close your eyes for a moment and lay before me all that weighs on your heart. Speak to me, for I hear you, and I will respond according to my perfect will for you. Write, Lord, I trust in you and I commit my life into your hands. I know your journey has been long and your trials have been many. Yet I did not lead you here to abandon you. What I've started, I will finish. You are my handiwork, and my purpose for you is perfect. Trust me. Even when the future feels uncertain, I am forming something beautiful for you. Every moment you spend in prayer, every act of surrender, draws you closer to me. When you call my name, I hear you. And in every cry, in every request, I provide direction, comfort, and strength. I am your shepherd, and wherever you go, I am always with you. Write, I surrender all my fears to you, Lord, and I trust in your perfect plan for my life. As you walk in faith, remember, I am guiding you, just as I guided my people through the wilderness. I am the direction you seek. Even when the path ahead seems unclear, I am the light that illuminates your steps. Trust in me, for that is the key to the peace your heart longs for. Storms will come, but keep your eyes fixed on me. I am the God who calms the winds and the waves. You need only trust. No matter how intense the trial, I am in control. My peace surrounds you, shields you, and gives you strength to press on. Through faith, you will overcome every hardship, because I am with you. I know you question many things happening around you, but remember, my ways are higher than yours. My plan is far greater than what you can perceive in this moment. When you feel lost in the details, remember, I see the bigger picture. When life does not unfold as expected, it is an invitation to surrender more fully. True trust is not built on seeing the outcome, but on believing that I am faithful to my promises, and I never fail. I know the depths of your heart, and I am at work within your life. Every moment of pain is a step toward fulfilling my purpose. I know your doubts. I know your fears. But I tell you, my plan for you has not changed. What once seemed like an obstacle will become a testimony of my faithfulness. When you feel powerless, surrender completely. Leave doubt and uncertainty behind, and place your trust in me. In surrender, my peace will flood your soul. Even when shadows surround you and the weight of hardship feels unbearable, I am the one who renews your strength. Just as the sun always rises at dawn, my presence will dispel the darkness that seeks to overtake you. No matter how many times you fall, I will be there, lifting you up, urging you to press forward. You will not be defeated. I give you strength to rise again, to overcome, and to step into the victory I have already secured for you. Every battle has a purpose, not merely to test you, but to strengthen you. I allow trials so that your faith may become unshakable. The endurance you develop in this season is preparing you for the blessings I have stored up for you. Everything you are facing now is preparation for what is to come. You are being shaped, refined, and polished, and it is precious in my sight. Believe. What lies ahead is far greater than what you have experienced thus far. I am working behind the scenes in ways you cannot yet see, but I assure you, in my perfect timing you will witness my hand moving in power. Nothing you endure will be in vain. Every tear, every struggle, every doubt is a piece of the divine masterpiece I am crafting for your life. Now is the time to trust more deeply, surrender more fully, and believe that what lies ahead will surpass your greatest expectations. My love for you is greater than any challenge, any trial, and my grace is more than enough to sustain you. Right. God, I trust in your perfect plan, and I know that nothing can separate me from your love. Before you go, allow my words to sink deeply into your heart. May every step you take from this moment forward be guided by faith and trust in the God who never fails, the one who never forgets, who, at all times, holds a perfect plan for your life. Know that every moment of uncertainty, every struggle, and every fear you face are not signs that you are alone, but rather opportunities to grow, to draw closer to God, and to experience His supernatural strength. He is molding you day by day for something greater, something far beyond what you can perceive now. Every challenge carries divine purpose, Every pain is being transformed into a source of spiritual growth. God does not allow difficulties to punish you, but to teach you to depend wholly on Him. His love for you is immeasurable, and He desires that you find true peace and security, not in fleeting circumstances, but in the unwavering truth that He is in control of all things. You must know that God has already done the hardest thing for you. He gave His Son, Jesus, so that you may have life, life in abundance. He has paid the price so that you may receive forgiveness, healing, and freedom. There is nothing you can do and nothing you failed to do that will change His love for you. All He asks is your trust, your commitment, and your faith, so that you may experience the fullness of the blessings He has prepared for you. When you feel weak, He is your strength. When the road ahead seems dark, He is your light. When your heart is heavy, He is your comfort. Nothing can separate you from Him. In every moment, in every decision, God is with you, guiding your steps and pouring His grace upon you. He will sustain you to the very end. No matter how many times you feel small or insufficient, remember, the same God who created the universe walks beside you. When you feel like you cannot go on, He is by your side, holding you up. The Lord will never abandon you, no matter what storm you are facing. He is faithful, and He always keeps His promises. Write, Lord, I trust in your immeasurable love. Comment, I surrender every fear into your hands. At the end of this reflection, I invite you to pause, take a deep breath, and surrender your heart completely to God. Ask Him for wisdom, for the decisions ahead, for strength in the battles to come, and for peace to guide you in the journey. Know that He has already heard your prayer, and He is nearer to you than ever. Let His presence fill your life. Let His Holy Spirit guide you with confidence, hope, and love. He is your refuge. He is your unshakable foundation. With Him, you are more than a conqueror. Nothing can stop the plans He has for your life. Just trust. A prayer of surrender. Lord God Almighty, Creator of heaven and earth, I come before you in this moment with a heart full of gratitude and trust. I know that you are present in every detail of my life and that your love never fails. You are my rock, my strength, and in you I find rest and peace. Today, Lord, I thank you for each day you have given me. For every challenge you have strengthened me to overcome, and for every blessing you have poured out, even in the midst of trials. Lord, you are faithful, and your goodness is renewed every morning. Even when doubt seeks to take hold of me, you uphold me and guide me with your powerful hand, leading me toward a future of hope and prosperity. Father, I know there have been moments in my life when I have distanced myself from you. Fear, insecurity, and anxiety have filled my heart, and I have tried to carry burdens on my own. But today, I surrender completely to you. I recognize that without you, I am nothing. Only in your power can I overcome every battle. So, Lord, I give you my whole life, every fear, every anxiety, and every uncertainty. I ask that you take complete control. Let your peace, which surpasses all understanding, rest upon my spirit and guide me in trust and serenity. Father, grant me the wisdom to make the right decisions, the strength to face adversity, and the courage to move forward, even when the road ahead feels overwhelming. May I never forget that you are the God who turns sorrow into joy, who drives out fear with your light, and who is with me in all circumstances. I cry out for your divine intervention, Lord. Renew my strength, heal my wounds, and protect me from all harm. Set me free from every bondage that weighs me down. Fill me with your Holy Spirit so that I may walk in the fullness of the purpose you have prepared for me. Lord, I know I am never alone. Even when the world around me seems to be falling apart, you hold me with your unwavering love. That is why I trust you completely. I know you have a perfect plan for my life, and nothing can hinder you from fulfilling your promises. Today I place every fear and every worry into your hands. With each step I take, let me feel your presence, guiding me, protecting me, and renewing me. May I never lose faith. May your peace surround me always, reminding me that you are the God who cares for me. Father, at this moment, I ask for your blessing upon those around me. Cover my family, my friends, and all those connected to me with your grace. Let your hand of protection rest upon them. Guide them in wisdom and fill them with your love. I thank you, Lord, for your infinite mercy, for your unconditional love, and for your constant presence in my life. I know I do not deserve it, but I trust in your goodness and in the certainty that in you I am more than a conqueror. Today and always, my life belongs to you, my Lord. In the name of Jesus, I pray. Amen.